Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, October 16th, 2025. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The island of Nevis, through its Ministry of Agriculture, joins the observance of World Food Day on Thursday, October 16th. Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, says this year's theme, Hand in Hand for Better Foods and a Better Future, emphasizes global collaboration to build a sustainable and food-secure future.
The Ministry and Department of Agriculture here in Nevis has been working diligently to ensure that the island becomes more food secure. But can we do it alone? The answer is no. And that is why we have always encouraged collaboration and partnership in all of our endeavors. This year's World Food Day theme amplifies the significance of working together to achieve greater food security and sovereignty. In essence, therefore, we must redouble our efforts to strengthen existing relationships with our stakeholders and forge new partnerships when and where necessary.
He noted that the theme highlights the importance of working together across sectors and generations to transform agri-food systems and ensure everyone has access to a healthy diet.
Our students are our future, and a better future for them means consuming better, more wholesome, and more nutritious foods. Our collaboration with the Department of Education is therefore key. Hand in hand for better foods and a better future means strengthening our collaboration with other government departments, including health, water, tourism, disaster management, and finance, just to name a few. We must incorporate climate-smart practices in our farming and fishing endeavors. At the same time, we must continue to encourage Nevisians and residents to desist from indiscriminate dumping in our waterways and other places to prevent garbage from entering our oceans, which could eventually lead to contamination of marine species that we consume. Hand in hand, we can make a difference. When we make a difference here on Nevis, we are contributing to the collective aspiration for a healthier, more equitable world. Happy World Food Day 2025.
Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Eric Evelyn. The Charlestown Secondary School, CSS, honored 10 persons with awards at its 75th anniversary gala on Saturday, October 11th at the Four Seasons Resort, attended by dignitaries including the Nevis Island Administration's cabinet, past and present students and teachers. The Charlestown Secondary School's 75th anniversary gala dinner and awards was held under the patronage of Deputy Governor General, Her Honor Hailita Liburd. Edson Elliott was presented with the CSS Legacy Award for a stalwart past principal. Marguerite Denise Walters, the CSS Legacy Award for a long-serving recent past teacher. Dora Stevens, the CSS Legacy Award for an impactful past teacher. Dwight Morton, the CSS Legacy Award for a former multi-purpose center supervisor. Jermaine Badlett, the CSS Legacy Award for the most consistent school business partner. Nevis Multiline Services, the CSS Legacy Award for the most consistent school business partner. Leroy Paris Jr., the CSS Lion Up Parent Award. Veronica Evans Atherton, the CSS Lion Up Community Member Award. Ruth Warner, the CSS Lion Up Staff Choice Award. And Mitchell Borin, the CSS Lion Up Student Award.
Under the theme, Honoring the Past, Inspiring the Future, we gather this evening to reflect, to give thanks, and to celebrate 75 remarkable years of excellence. 75 years of shaping minds, nurturing talent, and serving with pride. Over the years, thousands of parents, teachers, students, and businesses have poured their talents, their time, their resources into the growth and development of the Charlestown Secondary School. For this, we are eternally grateful. Tonight, however, we focus the lens of the Charlestown Secondary School's camera on 10 extraordinary individuals, persons who have given their very best and continue to do so, whether directly or indirectly, to this great institution. Your commitment, your service, and your love for the Charlestown Secondary School have left lasting footprints in our history.
The event also honored the memory of staff members who have passed over the last 75 years.
Though we cannot name every staff member who has passed on over the last 75 years, we would like to take this moment to highlight a very few who left a lasting impact on our school community. We remember with deep respect our former principals and vice principal, Mr. Gaston Fox, our first principal, whose pioneering leadership set the tone for excellence. Ms. Rosalie Andre, my apology. Mr. Vance Amory, Mr. Wendell Huggins, Mrs. Jennifer Hodge, and Mrs. Dawn Jeffers. Olilda Gill, my apologies. Mr. Merrill Carbon, Mrs. Maureen Adams, Mr. Frederick Morrison, known as Drake Ward, and Mr. Kelvin Fraser, who devoted their lives to the service of education and the development of our youth.
The feature address was delivered by Reverend Ron Daniel on behalf of former student of CSS, Eustace Wallace, Minister Counselor at the Permanent Mission of St. Kitts and Nevis to the United Nations. The Honorable Troy Liebert made a toast to the Charlestown Secondary School on behalf of the Ministry of Education. Still to come.
The Charlestown Secondary School will see the return of the Miss CSS pageant.
The details after this break.
I am Kevin Barrett, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Human Resources in the Nevis Island Administration. I am grateful to the architects of the Nevis International Financial Services industry. This industry has created significant opportunities for our people to develop skills and competencies that allow them to efficiently and effectively deal with our international clients. We are proud of the great strides that our island has made in banking, insurance, trust services, and regulatory administration. We now look forward to our thought leaders of the next generation who are pursuing qualifications in this very vital industry on Nevis.
Welcome back. The order paper has been issued for a sit-in of the National Assembly to be held at 10 a.m. on Friday, October 17th, 2025 at the National Assembly Chambers, Government Headquarters, Bastille, St. Kitts. One bill will receive its second reading. Prime Minister and Minister responsible for citizenship and immigration, the Honorable Dr. Terence True, will move the second reading of the Eastern Caribbean Citizenship by Investment Regulatory Authority Agreement Bill 2025. The bill had its first reading on October 6, 2025. According to the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, the bill seeks to establish the authority with a mandate to provide general oversight, regulation, and enforcement within the Citizenship by Investment CBI sector, ensuring programs operate with the highest levels of transparency, accountability, and due diligence. The celebration of the 75th anniversary of the Charlestown Secondary School will see the return of the Miss CSS pageant. The show is slated for 8 p.m. on Saturday, October 18th at the NEDAX Cultural Complex.
Celebrating 75 years of excellence, honoring the past, inspiring the future, filled with the roar of the alumni and a spirit ready to shine, I am your contestant number 1, Shani Flynn, sponsored by Islander Water Sports in this year's staging of the Miss CSS Talented Teen Pageant. I am a fierce believer in the power of education, the beauty of creativity, and the strength of a confident smile.
The energy is high, and we're right on track. The prestigious Miss CSS pageant is back. I am 15 years old, Kalia Powell, your proud contestant, number 2. Generously sponsored by the Nelson Spring Water. I am guaranteed to bring a pure and refreshing set of performances to the pageant stage. Lions, lions, let me hear you roar! Greetings, lions. Leading the pack is your prideful queen, Kejana Hill, ambassador number 3, in this year's grand return of the Miss Charlestown Secondary School pageant. As I am lionessly championed by Paradise Sun Charters, your one-stop adventure partner.
Perfectly poised with beauty, intelligence, and talent is your esteemed contestant number 4, Miss Inter-Island Transportation Services, Malikwa Peets. This is your formal invitation to the Miss CSS pageant, slated for October 18, 2025 at the NEDAX Cultural Complex. Remember, it's contestant number 4 for sure.
Yes! Let us put our hands together.
Early bird tickets cost $25 for adults, $15 for high school students, and $10 for children younger than 12 years. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.